Fresh coffee is good. Overpriced chain coffee is not. My wife put together a tutorial for you if you want to learn how to use your Breville Barista Express espresso machine to make a cappuccino or a hot latte.
I'm going to show you how to make a hot latte slash cappuccino. First, we're going to have our double amount versus the single amount. This is dirty, but it shows just the one, but we're gonna do the double. Make sure that you have the double on the machine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, put it underneath here, okay? Grind amount. Right now I have it at like the middle of the amount here. And then grind size, I am at a 2. So again, okay, now it's grinding and working through. Notice I have a little build on here, it touches the extra. What's great about this machine is that you can choose whatever beans that you want. You can choose the amount of, you can change out the sizes. You can decide what sort of creamer, milk, flavorings, whatever you want to your liking. What sort of flavor, if you like that, what do you choose? Or are you just kind of plain, no sweetness? Because I like it either way, but mostly I like it without it. So what I'm gonna do with my hot latte here, I have a mug. Just for ease, sometimes you can do the smaller, like we've used smaller glass ones that you can see right through it. Make sure that you're pressing the right amount. This is the double. Okay. And we're looking on the pressure here, making sure that it's up in espresso range. Okay, so we're pretty good here. The pressure of this is pretty high, so we're good. Okay, if you are less down here, you're gonna have a more watery, less concentrated, less flavorful espresso coming out of your machine. The great thing about this is that being that it's extracting out your coffee bean is very different than a French press. It's different than, look at that. You have, it's called it's called a Crema. See how the foam is at the top? It's through the pressurized water that comes through the filter, comes through the machine. Okay, that's different than if you just brewed it in a regular coffee pot. And we prefer this though because it's stronger. Okay, when you're adding in flavors, adding in the milk, you want something that's concentrated for that very reason. So you're not losing the flavor of your coffee or your espresso. There are probably some of you that know more about this than us. You know what? If you have any fun tidbits in the comments to share, great. We're all here for learning. I know that it's hard to see, but there is, you see on the metal, I'm gonna do the hot, you see there's a spout there? Okay, now for a double, I either do milk or a mix of half and half in water to about that line or a little less. Okay, so if you want it less milky, foamy, whatever, you can do less. See, again, you can do the amount that you want. So far I have half and half in here. I'm gonna add a little water. My amount right now is just a little below the spout in there. So what you're going to do now, on the side of the machine, there's a knob that has either steam or hot water. We're gonna do the steam. Okay, we're gonna take our milk here, turn it to the steam. Some people just set it in here like this, okay? Some people like me, we just like to hold it on the side here, okay? So basically, you're heating this up to how hot you want it, first of all. And then also, if you're doing cappuccino, if you're doing even a latte, you're gonna want it hot. And you can then aerate it and add, you can go up and down to aerate it. Be careful it doesn't spray everywhere. Okay, I like to just keep the metal steam wand in here. And I kind of just move it around every so often. And you'll gauge it over time. I know like in the coffee shops, they just let it, if I wanted to, I can just set it there and it's going on its own. But Whatever you want to do, it's okay. So it's just gonna sit there for a bit. You can tell, you know, it's already getting warm. If you don't want a lot of foam, you don't have to aerate it up and down in the metal canister here. Okay. So I like it foamy. I'm gonna just take it out and I'm gonna just go up and down. Go around, up and down. And it's just going to emulsify. Okay, aerate it, emulsify. Okay, so that's pretty good. All right, so here you can see our hot frothed milk in there. Okay, here we go. You can just dump it in. You can be fancy with it. I don't have any specific, you know, rhyme or reason. Okay, so there, you can tell the difference between the coffee froth in there and then the milk froth in there. And if you like the coffee art, you can look up YouTube videos for coffee art. And you could also add any kind of sweetener that you want, any type of milk that you want. It's either a latte or cappuccino. Cappuccino probably would have more foam, but this is fine for me. What do you like to do with your foam? Do you like it very foamy? Do you just like to just heat the milk and put it in? Do you just plop it in and not care? Do you like to take time and actually do art in there? Have a good day. Bye.
If you've never used this machine before, we highly recommend it. We have an affiliate link for it in the description below.